Hey everyone, it is Saturday, September 10th. The time is 2:30 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 24 degrees Celsius. And that was the intersection of Bay and College. And this here is Bay Street. And there's a look south down towards the financial district, and off in the distance is my destination for this one, and that's Phillips Square in City Hall. And going on this weekend is the Celebrate Toronto Festival, so we'll go see what that's all about. But I'll be taking a less than direct route to get there. And there's a look north at Bay. So I'll be cutting through College Park here, and then finding my way south down to Queen, and then I'll walk over to City Hall. So this is pretty much the reverse of a walk I did, I think, back on July 24th. I started at City Hall. There was a large Middle Eastern festival there, and then I walked over to Yonge, and then I came up here to College Park. There's someone who's trusted their 9-bot Max to a chain lock. That's pretty bold. So just off in that direction is the intersection of Yonge and College. And you can enter in this building here to find your way into College Station. And I was just reading on my way down here that we're currently on our 108th consecutive day with a maximum temperature of at least 19 degrees Celsius. And that would be our second longest streak. Actually, that is our longest streak in recorded history. Or at least as long as they've been recording this. The records began in 1840 on March 1st. And there's a look up at the Aura Tower. So we've had kind of an unseasonably warm summer this year. Well, I guess spring as well, and hopefully fall. And in the wintertime, this area transforms into the Barbara Ann Scott Ice Trail, and it's got cooling elements underneath the trail. Maybe I'll walk out to Gerrard Street and then I'll make my way over to Yonge. And I hear loud music off in the distance. I wonder if that's at Dundas Square. I went for a late night bike ride last night and they seem to be set up for something. I know earlier today at 8 a.m. there was a 20-kilometer walk to conquer cancer put on by the Princess Margaret Hospital, and that started at Dundas Square. Maybe there's an all-day event there to complement that. And that is the Chelsea Hotel straight ahead. So this is east on the north side of Gerrard Street West. And that's the new IKEA on the left. It'll walk through there shortly after it opened, and you'll be able to find that on the channel. There used to be a tavern along this stretch called Red's that I think the IKEA kicked out. And welcome to Yonge Street. So this is southbound, the west side. There's the future home of Concord Sky. So I think I'll be walking along arguably the most interesting section of Yonge Street, which I think is in between about Gerrard down to College.
Speakers, receiver, and all that. I don't know if he was involved in this thing.
There's the iconic Zanzibar. There's actually quite a lot going on in the city this weekend, and there'll be a lot of road closures tomorrow. There's the Rolling Loud, which is a very large hip-hop festival down at Ontario Place. And the Toronto International Film Festival is going on down on King Street. And there is the World Food Market, which is likely to get me struck with a copyright match for music, or content ID match to be more specific. So it's likely that music I heard was coming from that World Food Market back there. And this is Yonge and Dundas coming up. And it looks like I'm just gonna miss the scramble crossing here. The finish line, so it does seem to be set up for that walk to conquer cancer. We'll head over there and take a look.
You understand? Which again is the 12 tribes of this chart, on this chart. You understand? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? This is the people who's going to be saved with Christ.
It's always interesting.
Verse 7. And as
at this particular street corner.
The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Christ is coming back real soon. You understand? That's what it means. And heaven is not a fictitious
And I think to participate in this run, one would have to have raised $1,500 as a minimum. I'm going to set a reminder and try to get on that next year. I don't think 20 kilometers would be that much effort for me. At least I hope it wouldn't be. I'm not sure if just anyone's allowed in there or not. Hey, good on those people. That's a very worthy cause. I'm never gonna say anything bad about someone who wants to walk 20 kilometers for any reason, let alone a really good one. They've got this long row of facilities here. So now it's down to Queen and then over to Celebrate Toronto, which is a festival put on by a non-profit organization that goes by that name. And it says they collaborate with entertainers and businesses in celebrating Toronto's past, present, and future. And there should be art shows, photography meetups, pop-up markets, and more when we get there. I guess I'll find out. I don't recall ever having attended this particular festival. There's so many of them in this city. It's hard to keep tabs on these things. And it was founded in 2013, but it became an annual weekend festival in 2017. With the last 2 years off. This area is just screaming for pedestrianization. This is Shooter Street. That Range Rover stopped to let the cab turn, but you can't wave through a car on behalf of the pedestrians who are trying to cross. It doesn't work like that.
It makes it feel weird because
And this would be Queen Street coming up just to the south of here.
I was telling everyone my
Hoarding the water.
All right, I'll walk along the south side of Queen. And on the left is Saks Fifth Avenue and Hudson's Bay, which are large department stores connected to the Eaton Center via this overhead walkway. They've been renovating this entrance to the Eaton Center. All right, let's cross over, I guess. There's still a couple of big festivals left that I think will be next weekend, but they are not downtown. There's the Polish Festival in Roncesvalles and the Ukrainian Festival, which I think is in Bloor West Village. So I think those will be on the itinerary for next Saturday. And here is Old City Hall, right next to this plaque commemorating the Santa Claus Parade. In 1905, Timothy Eaton's department store began the tradition of the Santa Claus Parade, which I think has sadly been held virtually the last few years. And this is one of the city's most iconic buildings. It currently serves as a courthouse, but it'll be up for being repurposed soon, as the courthouse will be moving into a new facility. I'm not sure what the plans are yet for it. And here's Bay Street. Where I started this one is to the north of here, at College, but rather than just take the easy way and walk south down Bay, I opted for the much more interesting Yonge Street route. And just before I head into Nathan Phillips Square here, let's take a walk along all these various food vendors. Serving Toronto for over 30 years.
Looking for someone with prospects to pick up.
I used to work in the financial district just south of here. And we would often make plans to come up here and get lunch from one of these food trucks, then go eat it in the City Hall area. And I guess it's time to celebrate all things Toronto. Last time I was recording in this area was at night, and they had a large platform over this pool here, and I was able to walk right out onto it. Tasto. That's not unreasonably priced. Shawarma, $10. Celebrate Toronto. So there's a good chance I'm going to pick up a music content ID match here. Hopefully that's not the case, but it seems fairly likely. Lovely Asian and Filipino goods. There's some roasted corn over here. Looks like sausages over there. Premium quality pulled pork, best in town, it says. And it wouldn't be a Toronto festival without churros. Well, this is smart. Stay out of the heat. Crystal candles, $20. If you can't tell, I'm not really one to stop and smell the roses, at least not while I'm recording like this. Hopefully that gave you an idea as to what's going on at Celebrate Toronto here at Nathan Phillips Square. There seems to be something going on here pretty much every weekend. And there's so much food in there. Oh, there goes the bell. I think I'm gonna have a bite to eat and then maybe record another video. So on that note, I'm gonna end this one. Sorry it's a bit on the short side, but I hope you enjoyed this one, starting at College and Bay, making my way through College Park and then heading south down Yonge Street, passing through Yonge and Dundas, over to Queen, and then over to here at Nathan Phillips Square and City Hall, where Celebrate Toronto is taking place. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and if you wish to support the channel, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership in the description, and I have a link to my Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there's also a super thanks button appearing below these videos. All right, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.